In this video, I'll be breaking down and analyzing a trade that I took on Nasdaq using ICT concepts. I hope that you find this video insightful. So my analysis started on the daily time frame of the Nasdaq. The first thing that stood out to me was the highs up here that I'll highlight now. This high was very crucial as price on Tuesday had traded very close to it, so it was obvious that on Wednesday price might likely trade up to that high to take out buy side liquidity. So as you can see, that's what happened on Wednesday, and what even gave me the confidence to trust this trade was that on the previous week price traded to this fair value gap, which acted as momentum to strongly drive price up. That's why you see every candle after that was bullish, as there was momentum to take out the highs. We are now on the 1 hour time frame of the Nasdaq to better understand the price action that took place on Wednesday. As you can see, after the midnight candle, price traded lower to create the low of the day, but as you can see, price didn't only trade to a random place to create the low of the day. It traded to the previous day's candle, which was at 2 p.m. New York time. And this isn't just an ordinary candle. This is the three candles that create a fair value gap. So I'll highlight that. And you'll see that price traded into the fair value gap or wicked into the fair value gap before moving higher. This strong bullish candle was the actual CPI event which took place, but I didn't take part in it because it can be very volatile and I'm more of a conservative type of trader. So I waited for price to retrace, then move to the daily highs that I was aiming for. We will now drop down to an even lower time frame to better break down the analysis. We're now on the 15-minute time frame of the Nasdaq. As discussed on the 1 hour time frame, price traded down into the fair value gap of the previous day, which was Tuesday, and after trading into that fair value gap, we ranged, and the ranging was because the market was anticipating the news event, which is CPI. So until the news event was announced, price was just ranging as the market was indecisive. So as soon as the CPI event hit, price traded up bullishly, aggressively, which made a lot of people start buying. So as soon as people start buying, price decided to trade lower to take out anyone that was now buying this market. But then in my analysis, I knew that we were aiming for the high, which I highlighted on the daily chart. So I knew that price would eventually trade up. So I used the retracement as a way for me to enter the trade. So what I needed from this retracement was for price to trade to and below 50% of this candle. This would allow me to trade from a discount, because if I bought price up here, I'll be buying price at a premium, which is more expensive. So I bought market on a discount. But for me to trust that market was going to go up, I had to go down to a 5-minute time frame to analyze the market better and to see an entry. So on the 5-minute time frame, you can see price traded below the 50% and traded upwards. The moment price traded up, I started looking for an entry, which is a fair value gap. So the first fair value gap that stood out to me was this one over here, which is where I placed my first trade. So as you can see, price traded into my fair value gap, touched it a bit and started moving higher. The fact that price just touched my fair value gap and started moving higher showed me that the market was very bullish as the retracement was very weak. So I entered the second trade on this tiny fair value gap right here, but I didn't enter the exact moment. I entered on this candle over here because I was a bit too late to enter on this down candle. So my entry was on this candle. After my second entry, price continued to move even higher and eventually breaking the buy side liquidity that I highlighted on the daily chart. After breaking that liquidity, we continued to trade even higher as we had now reached all-time highs, and the market usually tends to trade very high after breaking the all-time highs. I hope that you found this video insightful and my analysis of this trade helped you understand the market better. If this video was of value to you, I would appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button, as that will be an indication that what I'm doing actually did help you.